the Seven Hills Hall of Fame. The Seven Hills Hall of Fame is housed here in the beautiful Seven Hills Recreation Center in Seven Hills, Ohio. As you can see, our plaques are displayed prominently here right in the lobby at the beautiful Seven Hills Recreation Center. We're so glad that this is the home of the Seven Hills Hall of Fame. I am Mike Kostiak, the Public Relations Director for the Seven Hills Hall of Fame, and I want to tell you a little bit first about our organization. It was formed in 2013. It was the brainchild of former Mayor George Chandic. And he got together a governing body, a group of people who came up with the concepts of the Hall of Fame. George Chandic was joined by founding members Eric Van Horn, Catherine Reed, Craig Rayner, Mike Dietrich, and Jennifer Berger. And together, they came up with the concept of the Seven Hills Hall of Fame. The idea, the mission statement, it was then and it still is today, was to form a Seven Hills Hall of Fame in the city of Seven Hills that would recognize individuals for outstanding achievements in their field of endeavor. And really the two main categories, the fields of endeavor, are athletics and arts and humanities. So in 2014, the group came up with these ideas and had many nominations, and then they had their first selection of group of inductees, and that was for the category of athletics. Since then, the names have changed on the committee, but the mission has stayed the same, to recognize our residents. Elena Chandic, Kostiak, is now the chairperson. She was the daughter of George, and she has a new group of people that have now formed the committee. They include Kim Lienza, who's the vice chair, Deb Suvak, the secretary, Mike Dietrich is treasurer, myself, Mike Kostiak, public relations, and Jen Berger, the liaison here at the rec center, and Elena Kostiak is the chair. I'd just like to go through the current members. So if we can get up here and look behind me, we'll go through the plaques. Now again, the first group that was inducted, there were 5 individuals, and that was for the category of athletics. First inductee was George Chandic, and he was elected for basketball and horseshoes. Played amateur basketball, is in the Greater Cleveland Sports Hall of Fame, and also founded the Horseshoe Club here in Seven Hills. We have Andy Hawthorne, who was inducted for racquetball. He was an outstanding racquetball player throughout the United States. David Jacklich was track and basketball, outstanding two-sport athlete. Jennifer Siraki Nichols was elected for her endeavors in track and field. Again, outstanding athletes, all of them very worthy of the selection, being the inaugural class. Fast forward to 2016, this group was arts and humanities. Every 2 years we induct, and it rotates between athletics and arts and humanities. In 2016, we have one more from that first class. How could I forget? Jack Squirek, football. Jack, of course, was a National Football League player. He was a Super Bowl champion for the Oakland Raiders. He actually was on the cover of Sports Illustrated for an interception and a return for a touchdown in that game. Super Bowl champion Jack Squirek. So again, these first 5 athletes, outstanding achievement. Really amazing that a small bedroom community like Seven Hills would have those caliber of people living either, again, to be elected into the Seven Hills Hall of Fame, you have to either be born and raised in Seven Hills or live here for a minimum of 5 years. So we fast forward to 2016, and we now move to arts and humanities. And the first elected in that year was David Cangelosi, a world-renowned opera singer. Unbelievable, he's still active today. Dino Lucarelli, sports historian, worked for many, many years for the Cleveland Browns, known across the National Football League. Russell Schneider, sports writer. Many years he was a sports writer for the Cleveland Plain Dealer. And rounding out the 2016 class for Arts and Humanities, Julian Stansek, a world-renowned artist. He came to the induction ceremony with his wife, who may be soon following him into the Seven Hills Hall of Fame, also a world-renowned artist. Finally, we move to the last class, We went back to athletics last November 2018, and we elected 4 athletes. The first, believe it or not, the second Super Bowl champion from Seven Hills. His name, John Banasek. He was a football player for the Pittsburgh Steelers, the famed Steel Curtain of the 1970s. He owned 3 Super Bowl rings. He proudly brought them all to the induction ceremony in November. Dolly Barb Peltz, still a resident here of Seven Hills. Dolly was a world-renowned roller skater, really a one-of-a-kind performer, also appeared on the Ed Sullivan Show. Michael Minjak, track and field, outstanding athlete at both St. Ignatius and John Carroll University, holds many records at both institutions. And finally, Richard Pignatello, not only the law director currently here for Seven Hills, but was an outstanding state champion weightlifter back in the day at Miami University and in many athletic events. Powerlifting was his specialty. So as you can see, an unbelievable amount of achievement in these individuals. Mind-boggling that a small bedroom community like Seven Hills, Ohio would have such a caliber of people and the achievements that they've made. So that's the whole purpose, is to recognize our residents. And we're going to do that in a number of ways in the coming months. Once again, check out our website, www.7hillshof.wixsite.com/7hills, or again, just Google Seven Hills Hall of Fame, and you'll see it all there. We're looking for some nominations, not only for the class of 2020, which again will be Arts and Humanities this year. Go on our website, fill out the nomination form. You can also pick up hard copies here at the Seven Hills Recreation Center. We're looking for nominations for the class of 2020. We have a little time there. But we're also looking for some nominations for some other things. We have what's called Future Hall of Famers. In our induction ceremonies, we've had school-age kids, grades K through 12, that have been recognized. They have the honor of coming to the ceremony and chaperoning our inductees. They also get this beautiful, very attractive Seven Hills Hall of Fame t-shirt. We're looking for future Hall of Famers that, again, are students who have done a great job in their field of endeavor, whether it be athletics or arts and humanities. They're doing a great job in the classroom and in our community here in Seven Hills, somehow connected to the community. That's very important to the Hall of Fame. We had, for instance, 4 young individuals that joined us in November. There was Jack Kelly, who was a 12-year-old member of travel baseball and basketball. We had Ryan Rose, a 16-year-old who was an outstanding place kicker for Cuyahoga Heights High School and also played soccer and basketball there. We had Gianna Carciopola, 11-year-old young lady who was an outstanding basketball player right here on the floor of the Recreation Center. And finally, Amelia Petro, a 7-year-old young lady who is a baseball player and also an aspiring singer. So we had these young individuals come in and help us. If you know of someone deserving, again, visit our website and nominate for a future Hall of Fame position. We also are looking for nominations for a new feature called the George Chandic Scholarship. It will be a $500 scholarship awarded to a student, grade K through 12, who again has earned the right to have this honor through outstanding achievement in the classroom, as well as in either athletics or arts and humanities. And a new feature, which you're going to be seeing later, is our Resident of the Month. We spotlight a resident, must be living in Seven Hills, someone who again has excelled in athletics or arts and humanities. We pick 1 per month, and again we're looking for nominations. Visit the website or come up here to the rec center and supply us with a nomination. Very important. I would also like to just thank everyone who's been involved so far with the Seven Hills Hall of Fame. It's been a great endeavor for me, and I know everyone who's been involved. We have regular meetings, and we discuss constantly things that we can do to make the Seven Hills Hall of Fame bigger and better. So again, if you have ideas, get involved. We're always looking for members to help. It's a volunteer organization. It's not politically connected in any way here in the city of Seven Hills. It's purely to recognize those individuals who have lived here, were born and raised here, for their achievements. Now, enjoy our interviews here on Cox Communications.